A fraction is basically a part of a whole. Now when you're denoting fractions, fractions are written like in this format, where A is the numerator and B is the denominator. Anything in this format is a fraction. There are very many types of fractions. We have proper fractions, we have improper fractions, we have mixed fractions, we have decimal fractions, Now, what's a proper fraction? A proper fraction is a fraction where the numerator is less than the denominator. And an improper fraction is a fraction. Now, for example, numerator here, x would be less than y. Then an improper fraction, let's say x out of y, x would be greater than y. Improper fractions are fractions where the numerator is bigger. The numerator is bigger than the denominator. A mixed fraction is a fraction which has a whole number and a proper fraction. Then a decimal fraction is a fraction which has a decimal points. Let me give examples in figures. Now 2 out of 7, this one would be a proper fraction. And then maybe 5 over 3, this would be an example of an improper fraction. And 1 and 2 over 3, this would be an example of a mixed fraction. A decimal fraction would be like 4.5. Now this is a decimal fraction. Now fractions are used in all departments in mathematics. When you're doing matrices, they are there. When you're doing sets, they are there. When you're doing any computations, indices, differentiation, trigonometry, mention them. Let's work on addition of matrices. Addition of fractions. Now, if given maybe fraction 2 out of 7 plus 3 out of 7, if you're told add this is work primary mathematics, people who are in P3, 4, 5 plus, people who are in P2 also, depending on how fast your school is teaching. Let's try addition of matrices. Now, since the denominator is the same, you just come down and you say this will be equal to, since the denominator is the same, you keep the denominator, then you add up the numerators. So our answer would be 5 over 7. Now, as we covered earlier here, we see that these ones give you a proper fraction. Subtraction is also the same. Subtraction is also the same. Given a matrix, let's say, sorry, not a matrix, a fraction. Given a fraction, let's say 9 over 12 minus 1 over 12. Now we are adding and subtracting fractions. We are adding and subtracting fractions of the same denominator. Keeping the denominator the same as we did in addition, this would be 9 minus 1. What changes here and here is that you keep the minus sign, and this would be 8 over 12. This can be simplified, but even if you stop here, it's good to go. Thank you very much. Addition and subtraction is over. Don't forget to leave a comment in our comment section. Thank you.